This is called the Rappin Duckie. One day, in the middle of a cornfield pond, a duck was standing on a lily pad. His name was Dilbert. He was a white ducky. He would always be standing on the lily pad for several hours of the day. The frogs would ask him, "Why do you stand on that lily all day?" He would say, "Because I'm white." The other ducks in the pond were black, and they loved hip-hop and R&B, but Dilbert loved reggae, so there was a conflict. The next day, Dilbert was following his normal routine when a black duck came up to him and asked him why he was standing in the same place. Dilbert replied, "I'm white and you're black, so you guys don't like me." The black duck's name was Tyrese, and he would visit Dilbert every day, even though Dilbert was white. While Tyrese was gone, Dilbert would think about reggae and vibe to sweet pond sounds. Dilbert was white. One day, Tyrese came back and was talking with Dilbert and decided to make a nickname for Dilbert. He said, "Yo, playa, you now gonna be known as Big D." Dilbert, with excitement for his new name, said, "Wicked cool," and that made Tyrese want to curb stomp his face in. Tyrese said, "You don't say wicked cool. You say, 'Yeah, playa, that's fresh.'" Big D practiced on his street talk, and he got very good at it. Then, when Tyrese came back to visit Big D, he noticed he wasn't on his lily pad. He was up holding down his block by the water. Dilbert is white. Tyrese said, "Big D, I signed you up for a rap battle at the dock tomorrow." Big D began to get nervous, so he started practicing rapping. So he turned on some DJ Manny Fresh and began to vibe. Eventually he passed out, and the next day was here before he knew it. Tyrese woke him up and was getting him pumped. He said, "This is your shot, your one opportunity. Are you going to go for it or just let it slip?" Big D got to the dock with Tyrese and got prepared to spit some verses. All the black ducks started to make fun of Big D when they saw him. They began calling him Chicken Head. Then it got time to start the rap battle. Big D was up first against the rapping champion, the notorious DUK. Big D had the mic in his hands, and then he started to choke. He put his head down. The crowd began booing him. Big D's flippers were sweaty, his knees were weak, and his arms were heavy. Then he remembered Tupac's single, "Keep Your Head Up," so he put his head up and began serving the champion with sick rhymes. Big D called the champ a queer, and then he was done. The crowd voted after the battle, and shockingly, Big D won. Nobody ever thought a gay white duck that stood on a lily pad all day would ever win the Duck Rappin' Nationals. Then Big D was receiving his money when some other duck pulled out his gat and shot Big D in the chest. Big D died that day, but his rapping lyrics will live on through people like Tyrese. Big D is now in ghetto heaven with Biggie and Tupac, and they are deaf rapping about dirty things, yo. By Klein. And the moral of my story is, don't judge a book by its cover.